Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your bonus tarot reading, which is intended to be timeless. So whenever you do happen to watch this reading, this video, it is meant for you. And I do want to thank you so much for joining me. But of course, as well, do want to remind you to like this video. Make sure to leave me a comment about your situation and subscribe to the channel and share this video if you haven't done so already. But when meditating on your energy overall, the message that came through was silently planning ahead. Silently planning ahead. So let's get started and do some shuffling. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading for the sign of Virgo, so do take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. Okay, let's see what we have, and we're going to see how many cards Spirit wants to pull. I'm not aiming for a specific amount, if I could say it. For our lovely Virgos, thank you, Spirit. So we have 3, and they said go with those to start. So we have the Emperor. I'm right off the bat hearing ready to plan, but unsure how to or how to proceed. Feeling as if you're super ready to begin a fresh start, whether that's within current opportunity or a fresh new opportunity altogether. But feeling as if you're stumbling on your words or just simply can't get your thoughts straight, or just feeling ultra serious in general, trying to figure out how to take that first step forward, or just potentially overthinking things in general. Nobody gets it. It just feels like it's whether you feel completely misunderstood at this time while you're trying to figure things out and plan in a sort of secretive manner, or you feel as if nobody understands the way you think, the way you function. You know, when you're trying to sort of get across your point of view these days, you may feel misunderstood at that point, right? Feeling as if you can't fully figure out how to word things, or you just stumble upon your words, which I've been doing so as I keep trying to redo parts of the reading. This leaves you sort of retracting and doing your own Virgo thing, stepping into your hermit mode and trying to plan, but finding yourself again, if I didn't mention already, ultra serious while doing so, trying to figure out how to analytically do everything in the perfect way, figure out every step along the way before you start to make those first steps. And Spirit saying to overthink them is not going to help you as much. To kind of plan in your own analytical Virgo way. Of course, if you feel the need to do so secretly, go for it, but not to overthink and prevent yourself from taking those first steps to begin with. Some of you Virgos have already taken those first few steps and you've kind of halted yourself in the midst of it all and decided, you know what, how do I take the next couple steps? And that's where the overthinking has started. Wherever you lie within the process of planning, you're stressing yourself out or simply feeling misunderstood once again. And as I feel as if I somewhat repeated myself, Spirit saying don't repeat yourself. And I do feel like that was, of course, a message to me as a reader, but you as a Virgo as well, finding that as you're trying to communicate and feeling a bit flustered at times with how you're coming across or how people are absorbing the messages you're trying to communicate. You're just being reminded simply to not overwhelm yourself, but not to repeat yourself as well. And we're moving on to the 10 of Pentacles. So as you move forward, you're going to find that as you continue to plan, as you continue to figure out how to move forward in your own way, there's going to be a focus on your ideal lifestyle, on what you see as comfortable for yourself. A lot of you Virgos are focusing on your financial comfort at this time, on steps to take forward towards those financial goals, right? Who fits I'm hearing who's coming with me, a very Queen of Swords kind of mindset. Who's gonna fit in this sort of ideal picture for yourself. You striving for a certain level of financial comfort and just an ideal situation for you, given that you've been through a lot of ups and downs recently, but just not sure who could come with you. At times rethinking people that you left behind in the past, but just not sure if the people you have with you in your current situation have any place in this ideal image for yourself. Now I'm hearing why I'm overthinking this. A very much consistent theme throughout the first two cards so far of overthinking. And I mean, ooh, now I'm hearing as a Virgo, you need to give yourself a break, cut yourself some slack, realize that you're not perfect. And if people around you in your situation currently expect a level of perfection from you, you either need to step back and develop a new level of boundaries with those individuals or that individual, or consider once again whether they're coming with you in order to achieve this ideal image for you or situation. But again, remembering that it's a matter of you kind of dropping that expectation from yourself of perfection, but also to remember that perfection isn't something you should be striving for when it comes to this ideal situation or ideal life in general. To remember that to strive for all you want is great. To strive to achieve your goals is admirable, and inspirational, but allow yourself to remember that perfection is just boring. Perfection is something you're not going to want to attain in the end. And remember to take a step back and keep things realistic, okay? And we're moving on to strength. And right off the bat, I'm hearing you're stronger than you know, Virgo. And I believe this card came out as the final note for a lot of you. Your spirit guides, your angels are coming through, very present in this reading, to remind you of how strong you are. At times you not wanting to admit that you need that reminder, that you need a reminder of the strength that's within, or a reminder from a push from the universe, from your guides in general, to dig for that strength if need be, that you've overcome a lot, that you, as you plan, as you try to figure out those next few steps for yourself, even if at times you feel the need to do it on your own, it doesn't mean you're alone, right? So a dual reminder coming through on one end that you're stronger than you give yourself credit for at times, but as well that you aren't alone, even if at times you choose to do it alone or you feel extra lonely, that you always have your spirit guides and angels with you and the universe as a whole backing you up. And so to give you that level of strength and comfort within as you decide how to move forward, allow yourself to breathe and take your time, but at the same time, don't overthink once again as you figure out those next few steps. And remember, you're one strong individual, Virgo, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing day, week, and month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.